Welcome to the
B
Build Your Own Business podcast.
Here we go behind the hustle with Africa's boldest, smartest, and most inspiring entrepreneurs.
Whether you're running your business from a kitchen table, a market store, or an online shop.
We've got real stories, practical strategies, and valuable lessons from people who are building their business brick by brick.
Whether you're just starting out or looking to scale, this podcast has the insights and inspiration you need to take your business to the next level and do business better.
Hi everyone, welcome to another amazing episode of the BYOB podcast, proudly brought to you by Oze, your number one growth partner for small businesses across Africa. I'm Winnie Kanyerige, and with my co-host,
I'm Mikey Mensah, and on today's podcast, we are serving up something special. There's starting business to make a profit, and then there's starting business because you want to meet a need that most people did not realize. Today, we are talking with the brilliant Francis Kofigah, the heart and hands behind Doughman Foods, to talk about baked goods, how baked goods became a form of care, how his products bring comfort and delight, and what it truly means to build a business with people at the center.
Welcome, Francis.
Hi, thank you.
Thank you for joining us today.
All right, thank you for having me. I'm grateful to be here.
Great. So we'll get started. So Francis, tell us who Francis was before Doughman Foods.
Interesting. Let me give you more context so that when I say who Francis was, you can better flow. Mm-hmm. I was born to two great parents, obviously, and growing up, everything was fine. I was from the house you call a Dadabi house, right? And think of everybody was coming to school with refresh. Today's Calipo, but back then was refresh. I was going to school with canned malts, right? Wow. Everybody was coming to school with either they were coming to school without drinks, but I was going to school with Ribena, right? So that was the kind of family that I was raised in. Then when I got to JS3, the thing stopped. There was no Calipo, there was no refresh, there was no all the can cook. I mean, when it's lunchtime and people are queuing up to go and buy their food, me, I'm opening pork. There's like a bowl of pork with pepper and all that is Charlie. So then things stopped, but then I didn't understand what was going on. When I have an older brother, he's 6 years older than me, and he was in Accra by then. When we were going to visit him, his chop box alone is more than someone's supermarkets. Wow! Like everything was inside. Yeah. So I said, when I also get to SS, Charlie.
Same thing.
But JS3 thing stopped. I get to SS and I went to the best SSO. Yes.
Which is
even if I don't mention, everybody knows. We are the one that I won 89 times. So right? So I got to SS and there was no even with my troubles. Even the TO, I had to write my name because if they steal it, there's nothing to happen. So quickly I started to notice there was a difference with the wealth and when there is no wealth. Wow. So fast forward when I got to uni, when I was about finishing, I got there was this entourage that came from a company called Meltwater. Meltwater Entrepreneurial School of Technology. They were looking for people to apply to come and learn software development, and I got interested. Then I was studying physics, and I had this question in my mind: after you study physics in university, what do you become, a teacher, right? So I didn't want to become a teacher.
Scientist.
I became a scientist. Me, I thought I would become a teacher. I didn't want to become a teacher. So at that opportunity, I just jumped to it, and so I applied for MEST. And by God's grace, I got into MEST. And so for 2 years, we were taught software development, how to code, how to build globally successful software companies. So we're taught business, we're taught entrepreneurship, we're taught software, and then we're taught how to present or how to talk. When we finish, the idea behind MEST is you're supposed to pitch a business idea, and then the founder gives you money to run the business. When we pitched our idea, the man said, our idea is too advanced. We've left Ghana, so he won't. he won't fund our business, and so we're like, okay. But he said he's going to do something. He will give us the space for 6 months. If we are able to successfully run the business, make some money, gain some traction, he would consider funding us. So he gave us a space for 6 months. In the course of it, there was a hackathon by UNICEF. And then we came second place. Nice. But our leader at the time, our CEO, he wrote to UNICEF and told UNICEF that the thing we used to become second place, we want to actually build it. Yes. And UNICEF got interested, and then they gave us money, and we built it. Now, that money, I knew that if I spend that money, I'll go back to those days. And I didn't want to go back to those. So I kept the money somewhere. Then along the line, then we're still trying to make the idea work, and then the idea never worked anyway. But that money was eventually dwindling. It was going down. But I had a girlfriend, and that's where the story changes. She came to me, and she brought these donuts, very lovely, nice donuts. And I remember it tastes like donuts that I ate at bus stop. When in those days, we used to go to bus stop, and they had these very nice soft donuts. It was hot too. So Sunday after church, they will go and buy. Yeah. So I had the thing was good, lovely donuts. Then I said, tomorrow when I'm coming back again, buy me some. She goes, the thing is finished. Okay. She goes back the next day, it's finished. She goes back the next day, it's finished. Hey, which cocaine donut guy is this? Right. And then so we all just moved on. I forgot about it. One day I went to visit her in the office, and then I said, hey, show me where they sell that donuts thing. No? Then she showed me the place. I went to see the woman, and apparently the place the woman is located, the people who buy from her, they are like corporate people. So they all leave the place in the morning, and then they go to office, and then they come back in the evening. And so if she does say 20 donuts and people don't buy it, literally nobody will buy it, because even when they're coming, they are looking for King and Banku and all the things. So she does a limited quantity. If you get it early in the morning, fine. If you don't get it to asa, right? And so I figured it was a sales problem for my training for MEST. And so I said, can you sell it to us? We'll figure out how to sell this thing, and then we'll make money together. She said, oh yeah, sure, why not? You gladly do it for us. And that was the beginning of Doughman. Wow. Right. So if you ask me who was Francis before Doughman started, I was always looking for money. I was always adventurous. I mean, I've sold phones before. I've sold food. I've done literally every kind of business because I just didn't want to be poor.
Yeah.
Is that good context?
That's good. That's really
all
good.
right.
So I mean, it's a combination of two things: purpose and profit. Right? You didn't want to be poor. So I mean, that drove you to do anything you can. Yes. You can make money from.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
That's interesting.
I remember I'll break bounce when we were in Presec. I'll break bounce, go to town, go and ask the price of phones and laptops. So this one is 700, this one is 800, this one is 700, this one is 800. Then I'll memorize all. Then I'll come back. Charlie, this is a laptop. Oh. This one is 900, this one is 1,000. Then I'll go and then I'll take your money, go and buy a laptop and bring it back to you.
Businessman in the making. Oh, that's lovely.
Right.
So your girlfriends.
Yes.
Very special.
I know you go there. I know you go there. Yes, please go there.
Yeah. She's the reason for Doughman, so we give her a props.
I mean,
pretty much.
I mean, that's where the inspiration came from.
Sure.
That's great. So I mean, the name Doughman is very catchy. It's very memorable. I mean, you could have went or like chosen any name, but then you settled with Doughman. Right. So why Doughman?
Interesting question. So before even my girlfriend brought the donuts, right? We were in a prayer camp of a sort, and then there was this inspiration from God, go and sell donuts. And I said, graduates like me, I should go and sell donuts. I felt like, I mean, the picture of donuts I had in my mind was the way they sell things on the streets.
Yes,
so
right, in traffic.
They'll carry it on their head and they send it. So guys sell donuts. I'm like, I should be carrying the donuts. I'm like, no, I'm not going to do. So that thing was there, but it just wasn't something I was willing to do until I was introduced to the to the woman that sells the donuts. Yeah. And so when we met her, and then she said she had a sales problem, and I thought we could do something. Mm-hmm. I met this other gentleman from my church, and he was, we'll call him my member, but he's somebody that I'm raising up. So I met him and I said, I want to start selling these donuts from this woman. He said, say, I'll help you. He said, say, what will you call it? I said, I'll call it Donut Man. And he said, Donut Man. Says Longo. Why don't you call it Doughman? Nice. He said, it's true. Donut Man is long. We just call it Doughman. So it was that conversation that the Doughman came up. Then when it was time to design the logo, it was my wife that actually designed the logo. When we got the frame and then the character and everything designed, it looked off. Like when I look at it, there was a place where it was like there was an empty space somewhere. Okay. So he said, Francis, we should put something there. I said, what? He said, we should just call it Foods or something. Yeah. So that's why that's where the name came from. Doughman Foods.
Interesting. So would you say that the people around you, they played a part in you becoming the business owner that you are today?
Majorly.
In terms of, they encouraging you, like going or doing and putting in the effort to start the business, because there are times when you have a business idea, you pitch it to someone, and then they go like, oh, it's donuts. Who will buy donuts? How much will you make in a day? So would you say that the people around you also played a role in?
Very, very, very much. You are a reflection of your environment, where you grow up from. Your background, the things you read, things you see, all those things, they shape you, right? And so my history, my background, my family, all that brought me to that point. Right, and then also the friends I had, like they say, you are a reflection of the 5 friends or your 5 closest friends or something like that, right? So, if they had said, "You do not in there, no, Charlie, we could go and do something," if they had said that, I'm sure I wouldn't be motivated as much to pursue. Yeah. But when I spoke to so the gentleman I'm talking about, he's called Prosper. When I spoke to Prosper, he said, yeah, let's do it. My girlfriend, she was doing a logo. She even the box that we put the donuts inside. She studied com design in school, and so they taught them how to use the card boxes to do those things. So we if she wasn't there, would have been selling it in a plastic container. Wow. Oh yeah, would have put it inside a plastic container and then would take it around from place to place. But she said, let's put it inside the box, because the box will make it look more presentable and things like that. Yeah. So then we put it inside and then the thing flew. So it was their encouragement and their enthusiasm and do the thing. And even at the time, I remember I was still with the startup, right? I was still with the startup. We're still doing we're still trying to prove to the man that the thing will work. And also the thing we built for UNICEF, even till today, that are still using the thing. So sometimes they'll call, they'll say, oh, the app is broken, the thing is not working, so you have to go back. So I had, in quotes, a 9 to 5, but they were running it full time. Wow. Right. So that their support, their encouragement, I couldn't have done it without them. Yes. But my father, if you've been there before and then you've lost it, and then you see somebody who's trying to get there and you go to use donuts, say, how can my son be selling donuts? Yes. How can my son? No. So he didn't believe until when Joy FM interviewed me, and then I remember I was sitting in his car. He was going to drop me off, and then the adverts started playing. We're on our way to see Francis Kofigah, the amazing guy frying his way to success. Then you heard his surname, Kofigah. Then you said, I now believe. I believe. If it wasn't my radio, forget.
He's your dad is the old school type, right? So he wants to take pride in his son, say that, oh, my son is a doctor or a lawyer or something. But to say, oh, my son sells donuts.
You sounds funny.
exactly. So
Right.
it kind of makes sense.
Right.
So I mean, let's come to the product now.
Okay.
So like you said, your wife designed. The
I mean, then she was
logo.
my girlfriend, right? So-
Yes, but she's your wife now.
Right.
So let's maintain that title.
Okay.
I mean, your wife designed the logo
Yeah.
and everything. What was your first product?
Oh, it's a donut.
No, but
The flavor.
You know, right now there are varieties, right?
Yeah.
So what was like the first product that you know?
So the simplest we could do, because at that time we didn't have a space, we didn't have anything. We were just working from this woman's shop, right? So we'll buy it from her. The simplest thing we could do was that's with sugar. So it was just a sugar coated we had.
Okay.
And all the shots and everything was sugar coated. So either you had sugar coated or plain. But then I quite remember, I think we're going to buy something. I think it was at Accra Mall, and then we chanced on Choco Delights, and then she said, "Oh, we should buy Choco Delight. She wants to try something." So we came, and then she dipped it in the Choco Delight thing. It was too thick. Then I don't know what she added, whether it was oil or water or something. Then I think became, so it's okay. Then we can try the chocolate one.
Wow.
And I mean, you know, she's more passionate about cooking. Me, Charlie, man, I'm always.
Your own is business.
Can we sell that thing?
Yes.
Right. So she started trying different things. She tried the chocolate. I mean, so right now the flavors we have: the chocolate with the coconut, the condensed milk with the coconut, the chocolate with the sprinkles and all that. It was her idea.
Okay.
Take the coconut and put it inside the chocolate thing. I would never have thought about it.
Yeah.
No, I never thought about it. And then I remember the woman at the time, she didn't have what the infused type.
Okay.
So she told the woman that when you make the donuts, don't put the hole in the middle. Just fry like that. The woman said, no, ebe, you know, in Ghana,
Yeah.
the thing won't cook. The middle part won't cook. She said, you fry like that, it will be fine. So the woman fried the thing, and then she I mean, at the time we didn't have the injectors, so we went to buy a syringe. Even down car, the pharmacy said to us, but we went to get a syringe. Then she injected the jam into the thing.
Yeah.
She said, "Wow!" So you see that, that thing has cooked.
I mean, Winnie had this look on her face the whole time we were saying, "My wife, my wife, my wife." So I mean, it looks like Mrs. Kofigah really.
Oh yeah, I mean that one there, hands down.
So kudos to Mrs.
Yes.
Kofigah.
She really made it, man.
Oh.
She really, even to as detailed as staff dressing, staff comportment, and recruiting, orderliness, making sure that things are. Oh, I mean that one.
Wow.
You leave it to me. We just want to sell.
Make the money. They're the business partner.
Yes, but also on that other side to it, negotiation, cutting down. You know, now and then if you leave it to
Yeah. So both of you play on your
finances and mathematics. Oh no.
So that's how come you complement each other.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, that's great. So let's come to growth and strategy.
Okay.
Your tagline. The needed taste. Yes, I see what you did there. I mean, it's very catchy.
Okay.
But also it seems, deeper than, you know, how it sounds.
Yes.
Right? So how does it reflect Doughman's mission?
Okay, so I recall, I think it was 2016-ish, after we had done the logo, we're going to, there was a fair, I think it was Cake Fair. It was Cake Fair or something like that, and we were supposed to set up a stand. And we're looking for someone to design the table, more like the props on the table. And the issue I had was, why are we spending money to get a stand? Then we are going to spend money again to do props, only to sell the thing. And she said something. She said, if it was just the donuts we're selling, then we could have just put it in a box and displayed it. But we are selling something that people need, right? So that phrase stuck in my mind. At that time, I think more like slogan or catchphrase was, donut the way you like it, right? So that phrase stuck in my mind. And when it was time to actually build our website, I needed some sentence. Right. And then I remember the phrase, it's something that people need. Then we had to just play around with the spelling of the word. That donuts are needed, like you KNEAD it, yes. But it's something that people need, NEED, yes. Right? So that's that was the little story behind it.
Oh, that's great. So I always wanted to find out, so what were some pivotal or milestones that has brought Doughman to where it is today?
So quite a lot. 2017, we moved into our first official space, and then after working there for 3 months, we outgrew the place. In fact, the place was like much smaller than this place. We outgrew the space. We had to move to somewhere bigger, and before we could move, in fact, we didn't have the money to move. Then Uber, at that time, Uber, close to Sitmarch, Uber came to us and said they wanted to partner with a local company to give something to people on Sitmarch in Independence Day. And I mean, they had gone to different vendors, but when they came to us, we were more proactive, we were more responsive and things like that. So they partnered with us. Then they sent email to all their customers, everybody that was in Ghana, not even just Accra, in Ghana, that had downloaded the app and had signed up. So they sent to them and said, if you order a ride on Sitmarch, you get a free box of donuts from Doughman. Wow. And people were like, hey, Uber. You know? So that's thing brought in like a lot of traction, a lot of eyeballs to us. Nice. And then we had some good money, and then we were able to move into our second bigger space. Yeah. Then that same reason also brought call it an investor. So this young lady calls me and said, my boss wants to meet you, with a very tiny voice. My boss wants to meet you. So who's your boss? Said, my boss says that he's interested in your business, and so if you meet him, you give him money. Said, you give money, please show me your boss. So we arranged. I went to see the gentleman, and we spoke. It took like 8 months. Wow. But all those back and forth, bring me your financials, do that, what is mission, vision, all those things. We prepared it, and then eventually we got some money from there, and that's how we were able to move out to our place in East Legon. Wow. All right, so we paid for the place, and that even brought the biggest challenge. The woman wasn't ready to move. The woman was making the donuts. She said she will move. I said, Mommy, I will buy the recipe for me. He said, I'll teach you. Mommy, when I came, you only 2. Now you are 5. Give me one girl. Let her follow me so that she'll bake the donuts, and then she'll be counting. If we do 100 or 200 or 300, she'll come and tell you. Then we'll pay. Yeah. I'll give you. Okay, Mommy. Over the past years that we're working with you, we're making an average of say 300 in a day. Mommy, that same 300 every day that we make. If we pass 300, Mommy, I'll send you something. The woman said she will show us the recipe. Hey. Everything we said, everything she said she would teach us. So eventually my investor reached out to his network, and then we got a chef from Ivory Coast, Ivorian. Gerard, his name was Gerard. Gerard came in, then we bought these donuts from the woman. He tasted the thing. He said, boss, we can do it. With his French accent. Boss, we can do it. And then he went to the kitchen. Nah, Gerard, is too early. Gerard is too sweet. Gerard, the smell. You see, the smell is it's not like the woman's own. Yeah. So he did for like 3 months. So when East Legon, this woman is in Jolu. We import the donuts. I say import. We transport the donuts from Jolu all the way to East Legon, and it was costing us money, literally. Right. Because at that time it was like across the street from here, so we just carried the basket. But now we had to move it all the way to East Legon. So, and if we ran out, I had to transport again, and sometimes traffic and all the things. There was issues. So I said, Gerard, I spend money. They said, boss, we'll try. Then something happened. Gerard said he wanted to go back to his country. He went to stay there for like a week, came back. They said, boss, give me. So he requested for new ingredients different from what we thought was used to make donuts. I said, Gerard, what do you need this thing for? He said, boss, you give it to me. I said, I mean, I was skeptical because they're like, I felt like he was just come to carry the thing and go and sell it or something. So we bought it for him. And then he went to the kitchen, he tried the thing. When I tasted the thing, Gerard, he said, boss, Gerard, the thing was so close. Wow. So close. Wow. So we said, okay, Gerard, whatever you did, write it. So we wrote it down, we measured the recipe. And then what we started doing, we started reducing this woman's quantity, and then we'll add ice. So if you buy a box of 6, 3 was from the woman, 3 was from Gerard. 3 was from the 3 was from Gerard. Then eventually it was 1 from the woman, 5 from Gerard. Then eventually it was only Gerard's own. The customers, Doughman, your donuts have changed. They complain. After like a month, everybody forgot it. So we just phased the woman out, and then we started selling our own. Like now, if I tell you that what we sell is different from the ones, nobody even knows. But this is like something that happened. Like I'm just mentioning like a milestones that we, and then so afterwards. We started now adding on different other products, the dough burger, meat bread, sausage bread, chocolate donuts, like yours. Nice.
Yes.
So some milestones.
We'll come to that. Let me take you back to the whole Uber partnership, right? You know, the food space is very, very competitive. And one thing that most businesses struggle with is visibility, right? So what I want to know is, what were the things that you did? Like, how did marketing play a role in giving Doughman the needed visibility for customers to keep coming to, buy from Doughman?
Wow. A lot of things happened, you call it serendipitous. They happened without my control. If I was giving the magic wand to mention everything that happened, I won't be able to replicate it because they happened like on their own. The first one was when Joy FM came to interview us. I remember that one. Somebody was supposed to be there, and I think the person traveled or had a funeral or something, and so they were looking for somebody just to fill the slots. And a certain friend of mine recommended me to Daryl at the time, and Daryl called, and I said, Daryl, I'm sure of the camera. Like the way I'm sitting in front of the camera, I'll be sweating. I said, Daryl, I'm sure of the camera. Daryl said, but we don't have anybody. So eventually he convinced me, and then he came to the shot. When they aired it, we started getting orders from the US, from the UK. People order and say, deliver to my cousin, deliver to my girlfriend, deliver to this person, deliver to this person. All right, so that was number one. Then the second one was, we took a box of donuts to my pastor. Random. It wasn't like we wanted to do anything. We just took it to him. And then he said, oh, wow, this is a business. Okay, so you must meet my girlfriend and prosper. Sorry, let me just call it Carrie. So me, Carrie, and Prosper. Then once you see him, we gave the thing to him, and they said, okay, fine. Oh, wow, thank you. And then we just walked away. Like 2-3 weeks afterwards, there was an all night. And then he was preaching, and then he read the verse from Isaiah that said, treasures of darkness, hidden riches of secret places. So he wanted to make an example, and he said, Carrie and his friend, he didn't mention my name. He said, Carrie and his friend, they came to see me, and they brought donuts. Wow, nicely packaged. He was using it as an example. But what happened was, that example, now everybody in the church heard, oh, wow, some donuts, and pastor is even using it as example. Okay, now, so afterwards, everybody wants to try. And because like it's from our church, in quotes, everyone now is sharing it. So people are buying it from their friends, from our church. People are ordering it, they are talking about it, they are posting on Facebook, resharing. And that was like things, that's what I'm saying. If you asked me to do the same thing, it would have been hard. Yes, we're marketing on Facebook. I remember we'll post on Facebook. We'll tag everybody. Tag. So you see, Francis Kofigah and 99 others. I mean, if like you could tag more than 100 people, like I'm sure we'll tag everybody. But it was that one. So now it wasn't just us posting. It was random people posting that they support this business. Wow. And that was it. So Joy FM came in. The church thing came in. Uber came in. Then Telecel. Then it was Vodafone at the time, they wanted to make noise with the mobile money thing, And so they said, we'll give you money, and then we'll also help you to market. And so whenever people buy donuts, just add two extra donuts to it and tell them that Vodafone paid for them.
Wow.
All right. So it was all those things helped, and we gained that visibility I mentioned here to Kenya.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
Very interesting. Very. It sounds like a story of grace.
I know, right? A lot of grace.
Grace, I'm telling you. But okay, speaking of marketing and social media,
Yeah.
I think I've seen your social media. I've been on your website.
Okay.
You have a blog.
Okay.
And even if I look at, I know a lot of blogs in Ghana, let me say, you don't really get like engagement. But I've realized that your blogs even get engagement, your social media. How are you able to truly connect with your audience? What's the secret? Is there a secret?
So,
Your wife.
oh yeah, it was my wife. But the other side of it is I like telling stories.
Okay.
Right. I'm sure you've even noticed even in this short. I like telling stories.
Very interesting.
And I quickly found out that people connect with you when you tell stories than if you just list out the theory and the book thing. Right. So I just thought, well, let me also start telling stories on the blog, because I didn't know what blogs were meant for, but I knew how to build a website.
Okay.
Because of MEST.
Yes.
So I built a website, then they said there's a blog session. What should we put there? Let's just put stories there. So stories, even the stories I don't remember, I'll just say, Charlie Karen, you know what happened? Say, hey, you remember our first Valentine's Day? Our first Valentine's Day. Wow. So we are just started a business. People are buying. We've gained some visibility from what's the name? Joy FM. Okay. Then it's 14th February, and then we just started the day, random day, normal things. I mean, I was hoping to even take it out at the end of the day, normal day. Then first person calls, please, do you have anything for Valentine's? We're like, oh no, but we just have our donuts. So okay, deliver this to this person. The calls were like back to back.
Wow. Yes.
Orders, and we're just taking them. From 6 to like 10, it was just orders. We couldn't even package anything. As at 10, on average, let's say we have like maybe 5-6 orders to pack at maybe in say a space of like 10 minutes. We had like say almost like 50 or 60 to pack. Just like now we're overwhelmed. We're like, I think at that time we're 4. We're four staff. We're overwhelmed. We don't want to do it. Now people are calling, I will deliver my thing, and then we turn our phones off. The pressure was too much. We turn our phones off. Now imagine it's 3 p.m., 4 p.m. Your girlfriend didn't get anything
for Valentine.
Valentine is almost over, and now the people that you've ordered the thing, you send them money, the phone is off. Wow. When we turned the phone off, it was a disaster. So she wanted me. I said, okay, then let me just go and post it. So like it was just stories. And that's what the connection came from.
We're glad everyone else forgave you for that.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, so the following day we had to now call, do damage control, apologize, refund some people, deliver the thing to some people. Yeah.
We'll come back to the business dynamics.
Okay.
But earlier on, you mentioned Dough Burger and the rest. So, what I want to ask is, at what point do you decide or make the decision to say, okay, now let's try and add some variety into the product line?
At the time, I was still an amateur, right? Even now, we're still learning. So it was more of Jared and the kitchen staff that tried different recipes. So they tried different things. I mean, think of anything they can try. So I remember they did a burger thing, and the other side that I didn't mention, I don't eat vegetables.
Oh, okay. Wow. So there's
I don't eat vegetables. So in fact, it was the reason why she bought me donuts and she didn't buy meat pie. Okay. Should have bought meat pie, should have bought spring roll, should have bought samosa or anything. But donuts is the only one that doesn't. Okay, it's not the only one, but it's one of the ones. So there's cake, there's donuts, there's rock bands. They don't have vegetables inside. So when they try anything, they are mindful. Boss know they chop vegetable. Boss they chop vegetable. So
someone who doesn't eat vegetables.
Really. So that influences what they do.
Wow.
when they did the burger thing with the bread, somehow it lacked something without the vegetables. So then I think it was like we were all in a room together, and then someone said, let's try it with our donuts.
Wow.
It was a random thought. Let's try it with our donuts, and that's where it came from. So, like I said, as an amateur, we didn't have a systemic process that we follow. It was, now we have a big kitchen, we have money sitting down, we want to increase us. Let's just try things, and we're throwing things in there.
Wow.
So,
I thought.
would you say that, I mean, if you did not have variety, people wouldn't be patronizing as much as they are now?
Even till dates, the most sold products is still the donuts. Wow. As much as, I mean, we added on so many things, eventually I had to scrape them off.
Yeah.
Because they were so sometimes it's going away, sometimes some people are stealing, you know. So they got down.
Don't go into that.
Some people are stealing, so many issues. So yeah, we added so many things, we eventually had to scrape it off. But still, when people call you,
they want the
donuts.
Facts.
Is donuts that they want, right? I think because of them, like you said, the visibility and things, it's etched into their mind that Doughman is synonymous to donuts. So even now, I'm not even too mindful about products versus using the donuts to say something.
Yeah.
And if I started from when this guy ordered and said he wants us to use the donuts to write "marry me," so we had to shape the thing. I remember I went to the woman and said, "Charlie, madam." Instead of making the donuts round, make it Marry.
I think I saw that on your blog.
The one say, you know, impossible.
Yeah.
So I remember Karen again went into the kitchen that day with the woman together. Then when they did the dough, then she was now shaping the thing. So we did it. We got this pink icing from Accra Mall. Then some sprinkles, some hardship sprinkles. We did put all the thing there. Then we went to give it to the guy. The guy proposed. You had to say that marry. I think there are two kids now. Proposed, and then the girls, so we're like, maybe it's not just the donuts for food, but people can use it to celebrate all of life's different moments.
Right,
and that's what happens. People call, I want to order for birthday. I want to tell somebody I love you. I want to tell somebody I miss you. You are the best dad, best mom. Happy Valentine's Day. And so, like I said, it's more than just the products, but what the products mean or what people need. And that's how we are carving the brand. We want to make it synonymous to celebration. So whenever it's time to say I love you, I miss you, happy birthday, whatever it is, whatever you get, Doughman must be part. That's a
The needed taste.
The needed taste, exactly.
right.
Okay, so there are times where business is slow, and there's not a lot of traction. How do you handle those moments, like even emotionally and financially?
I almost lost my seat as CEO because of that.
Wow.
So one time my business partners came in, we had a meeting, and then he said, Francis, the business is not growing. Oh, business is not growing. He said, look at the bottom line. See, last month, X. Last month, X minus 1. Last month, X minus 2. Last month, X. Francis, why? What's up? And I did all the explanation. I said everything. Then it's okay. 3 months time, we'll visit this conversation again. 3 months come, we are still there. Everything we try. So it's okay. One time, it was going to be promo month because I noticed when we do discounts, people come.
Buy more. Yeah.
So if you want people to come, do discounts. Right.
That works for you.
So we put in the discount, people came in. But because you reduce the price and the people come, two things happen. You train the people to now buy at discounted prices.
Right.
Then you train the people also that this is not what is worth. It's worth less, but we are cheating you.
Facts.
Very
true.
Promo month, people came in. Cost of goods sold went up. Profits down. Now, next month, normal prices, sales
Dropped.
lower.
Yep.
They hit me more. So to answer the question, yes, we've gone through that phase. I do know we lost quite a number of customers because of that. We also gained some people also invest because of the prices. Yeah, but when we're going through that phase, I tried everything, and then I chanced on a couple of YouTube videos. I started learning, and that's why I started reading. Started learning. I attended a few master classes, took a few business courses, and I started noticing that we're actually making a lot of mistakes. Prior to now, I think before the podcast we're talking, and I said, when we're employing people, we employ them based on their certificates, right? And so we're looking for SS leavers, GSS leavers, SS people who take 300, 400 a month. But what I didn't know was that the company will grow to the highest point of the lowest person. So if the lowest person is SS graduate, and all he knows is how to put donuts in a box,
That's it.
your sales will just not grow.
Yeah.
And I thought it was a marketing thing. I thought it was maybe we should promote more. Hey, there was one time, Facebook, we put in dollars, $100 a day. Then you see, 100,000 people have seen your post. 100,000 people have seen your post. Go and check the sales.
It's not translating, I guess.
It's not happening. Right. So the challenges rather push me to learn. I got exposed to new people. If you don't have a problem, you don't ask the right questions, you don't get certain answers. But when I started asking the right questions, I started getting the right people. Certain people came to me. Even certain posts on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram caught my attention versus at first, I'm bothered, but now they do. And so we've learned through the challenges and the slow days how not to do the wrong things we're doing.
Nice.
Right.
Nice.
Interesting. So, in terms of growth, how do you measure growth? Is it just based on sales, the money you are making?
It used to be revenue. But now it's more than just revenue. So now we're looking at even the people themselves, right? Like I said, we'll rise the height of the lowest person. So now the qualification of the person, what the person knows, who the person is, all that counts, right? Growth is a function of the quality of people, and not the money is what we use to measure the growth, right? But that is not what growth is. It's like saying a kid that is 2 years has let's say $1 million in the bank. Yes, he has the money, but you won't say that he's grown, right? So there are certain things you want to see. Does he talk well? Does he dress well? Is he well behaved? Does he know how to eat on his own? Can he walk? Can he run? Can he drive? Has he computer school? You check. So when he's done all that, can he now earn $1 million? Then you say, oh, he's grown. He can even earn $1 million. So the money is more like just a yardstick measuring tool, but they are small KPIs, small indices that we use to track.
Right.
Okay. So we want to move forward into like purpose, passion, and profit. So in your view, do you feel like purpose goes hand in hand? Purpose and profits go hand in hand, or you think you have to choose one?
I think so. Purpose, profits, passion, they intertwine, interlap, interject.
All of them
they intersect somehow. If you're not passionate about the thing that you're doing, you stop at a point. You get tired.
Yeah.
If there's no profits coming in, you accrue bills, and the pressure that they'll give you, you may even go and hang yourself, right? And if there's no, what's the other one? If there's no why, so purpose is more like why. Purpose answers your why. If there's no why am I doing what I'm doing, if you can't answer it, it's a very difficult question. It seems very simple. Why are you here? Why are you selling this? Why are you doing this? Simple question, but it demands a lot of thoughts, right? So once you can identify your why, once you can identify the passion, and then if it is something that people need, then it will bring the profits, right? How I was able to identify the why, I read this book, Dean Graziosi, I'm trying to remember the title, but he says something about seven levels deep, and he says there's an exercise that to understand why you do what you do, ask yourself the 7 whys. So it starts with, for example, why are you selling donuts? Usually the first question is, I want to make money. Why do you want to make money? I want to make money because I want to take care of my family. Why do you want to take care of your family? Because I want to leave a good legacy for my parents. Now 3, why do you want to leave a good legacy? He says by the time you get to the 7th why, you would have left the general answers. Now you start thinking deeper. And the reason why I started with the story about my parents is because that was where the why was built from. So if even in the podcast I don't give you the why, the business sounds generic. But by giving the why, that it was built from something I was enjoying, the thing has left. That's why it explains why I'm selling the donuts.
Right.
So although yes, it's connected to yes, I want to make the money. I don't want my children to go through the same thing.
Right.
I don't want them to enter some school B. You have can cook and things for snack.
Yes.
Then at some point, even refresh it
becomes a problem.
It becomes a problem. So that motivates you, and so I was able to identify the why, and then my passion. So my passion is more entrepreneurship. It's not even food, but to solve the woman's problem of sales, then I connected my why, connected my passion of entrepreneurship and selling to solve the woman's problem. And that intersects those 3.
Wow. Perfect.
Make sense?
Yes,
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. So I mean, Francis, that was a very interesting, shall I say, analogy that you gave. So I mean, as a business owner, right? We at OZE, we are trying to help small businesses grow, right? So as a business owner, what one advice would you give businesses? So let's start from one mistake that you made that, if you were to go back in time, you wouldn't have made that mistake, or you won't repeat that mistake.
I already mentioned one in the course. Hire good talent or hire good people. Your growth is dependent on the people and not on their sales. Second one is people buy people before they buy products. What that means is, as Ghanaians, we are very skeptical when you are buying, and so whatever it is you are selling, they want to know who it is behind, who, why, where, from before they even buy the thing. It explains why it's easier to buy something that is branded or foreign branded than local, because there's this stigma at the back of our minds that people from some white land, their things are good, right? So it's woven to us that we should trust the person before we buy the product. And so sometimes telling your story, bringing your case out, showing the behind the scenes, highlighting the reason, the passion, and the things translates into people buying the thing versus, I'm selling this thing, it's very good, it's very authentic, it's very original, it's from people won't trust you, right? So those are the things. At first I was very, very afraid to tell the backstory. Where did it come from? Doughman, we sell donuts, and then we are very good, and then I won't tell you anything. I won't reveal any backseat, because I felt like we're not perfect. We're not perfect. We're buying from a certain woman. Even like this buying from a certain woman. Do you know how long it took me before I could say it? It was very hard for me, because I felt like if people knew that we're buying the thing from somebody, so this one, they're not genuine, and they're fine, they're saying, but it's taking a while. But if I will come out, or I will say a lot. Maybe the final thing I'll add is, you need to manage cash flow well. When the cash runs out, people will run out. Especially your staff.
It brings a lot of problems.
If you can't pay salary, hey!
I mean, that's the employee's only motivation.
Yeah.
If you can't pay salaries, you feel it. You feel it,
Yeah.
right? So, manage cash flow well. The best way to do it is maybe use Aussie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Record your transactions.
your bookkeeping, your accounting, and how last one. How I got to value accounting. When we started, I just thought, if all the money comes and I count, let's say we make 10,000, and we pay the woman, let's say 3,000, and we pay the people who bring the chocolate and all the things, and the money remaining, that's profit, right? No. That's so. This lady reached out to me and then she said, "You need an accountant. I do freelance accounting. I will help." I said, "I don't need an accountant. I know how to take out my money." She worried me. Then eventually, one time she calls, I answered. They said, "Before you go, let me ask you one question. Have you paid your SNIT?" I said, "What?" "Have you filed your taxes for last year?" I said, "What is your organizational structure?" I said, "Madam, this question that you're asking me, what is that?" He said, "You see, as a business, it's not just about making the money and keeping the money. You need to do this. Say, "Hey, when can we meet?" I said, so she came in and she ran me through all the things. Said, "So Francis, I can help you for free. For the first month, I'll come and check your petty cash, make sure that you bank the money, make sure that you do this. Then we'll register for GRA, we'll register for this, we'll register for that." I said, wow. When she was done, and then she presented a report. I said, "This is what an accountant does." I thought it was a waste of money. Seriously. I thought accounting was a waste of money, right? So I didn't know how to manage cash flow in quotes. I knew until she came in. So she was coming like twice a month. Then she'd come and check our books, make sure she writes in it, take receipt, invoice it, filing it, putting money in the bank, all the things. She'll do it. And so like I say, I'll advise anybody that if your accounting, your bookkeeping is not on point, the business will suffer.
Right.
That's great. So I have a very interesting question. So if you could have any celebrity endorse Doughman, who would that be and why?
Interesting. Mama.
Why Mama?
I've got quite a lot of these people endorse me already. So now I'm looking for presidents.
For presidents too. That's right.
I look for presidents.
Not that you are affiliated to the party in any way.
Oh, no. So we visited Kufuor, gave him donuts. He spoke highly of the donuts. Nice. At least he's eaten the donuts twice. Or at least the one I know. I don't know if someone has given him before. Then before Jerry Rollins also passed on, went to visit him, spoke highly of it, and was inspired at how local Ghanaians are doing all the things. He said all the things, right? So in terms of the presidents, it's only Akufo-Addo I've not, but so, ask Mama is here.
Mama is next.
Mama,
he's coming.
Yes, I'll be grateful if we could endorse him.
Great. All right, so Francis, we have listened to your inspiring story and even the heart behind Doughman Foods. We want to just take this up a little by playing a little game. We know we didn't tell you about this, but it's a little game. We like to call it what's in the pudding, or should I say the pastry.
Yes.
So I'm going to explain it to you. What we're going to do is we're going to hand you some items, and you'll have to, use your senses to tell us what you're actually smelling.
Interesting.
But it will be blindfolded. So are you up for the challenge?
Yes, please.
Okay. All right, Francis. So are you ready?
Wow.
Okay,
Yes, please.
Let's begin the aromatic journey.
All right. So the first one.
What ingredient do you think this
It
is?
smells like chocolate.
All right, you got it right. Hey, make Karen proud. The next ingredient from the kitchen is
Cinnamon.
Oh, perfect. All right, so Mike, can you continue? Yeah. The next ingredient.
One more. I've forgotten the name of this thing.
Can you read?
Try it.
I've forgotten the name. I've forgotten the name.
You're on a roll.
One last one.
One last one. Take a deep whiff.
Can we give him a hint?
Yeah, give me a hint.
Brazil is popular for these ingredients. They have an awful lot of in Brazil.
What? I know the smell. I forgot what it is.
Okay, I get you. It happens sometimes. So it was actually coffee.
Oh, God.
One last one. This is the very last one.
Vanilla.
Oh, yeah, vanilla essence. All right.
Essence.
Thank you so much. That's a great. Oh, so you had 3 out of 4.
Coffee.
You can take it off and don't feel free.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Thank you so much for making time to speak with us. So if people want to, find Doughman, where are you located?
Okay, so Doughman, we are in East Legon, we are in Dansoman, and then we have a pop-up shop in UPSA or on a UPSA stretch. The fastest way to reach us is through our website or through our socials. Doughman Foods on all socials, doughmanfoods.com. In fact, go to Google or go to ChatGPT
and type
Doughman. You find us.
Yeah.
So is there anything exciting coming up?
Yes, we have. I don't know when this will air, but we are working something with Fanice.
Nice. Ooh.
Fanice. We are hoping to do some yogurt stroke ice cream kind of combo with Fanice.
Oh, nice.
So people, you heard him. Watch this space.
Watch this space.
Doughman and Fanice.
And that's it for the Build Your Own Business podcast. Thank you so much, Francis, for sharing your story, the heart and hustle behind Doughman Foods. He's actually shown us what it means to genuinely care about people when it comes to business. And when you do that, everything else falls into place. To our amazing viewers, if this episode inspired you, made you smile, or even crave a dough burger, please don't miss the next episode and please hit that subscribe button. We've got real stories and honest conversations from amazing entrepreneurs just like you.
The BYOB podcast was proudly brought to you by Oze, your all-in-one business management app that helps you to manage your sales and expenses, generate digital receipts and invoices, manage your inventory, and then have your own online store, which is the Oze shop. Oze, do business better.
Thank you for tuning in. See you next time.